it's D&D time. Last time, this is session 100. Big day.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, indeed. Let's talk about magic instead. You are on a big flying scorpion spaceship.
Sick.
You are flying north to go confront the monsters coming from the south. You, Omira, the red dragon, you guys were there when she released a long time ago. She started coming at you, and she roasted you guys. But you took her down. One final critical blast with the scorpion tail. Fried her real good. Would you hit like 200 points of damage or something?
I was like more than that.
She basically
It was the overcharge.
The thing that I wish had happened many turns
Way
earlier.
earlier.
basically just turned to ash. There's like nothing left of Omira. And into the in the north, you can see Sona the Tarask.
Timmy the Tarrasque.
Not Timmy. Stomping
Timmy
around
the Tarrasque.
to the north. There's some sort of like light show going on up there as well in that direction. Your heroes just ran off to the west to go deal with a demon of some kind, and you guys have just finally blasted Omira away. And there's this sort of like this steam and this smoke and all this stuff is sort of wrapping around in this fight with the dragon. And as the dragon gets blasted and goes down, I try not to like use Oklahoma as my metaphor for everything, but it's late fall. It's really hot and muggy outside. And you get this, from the north, you get this nice cool wind that comes in all of a sudden from the north. This is what happens here. It's hot, it's steamy, it's muggy. You're sitting there fighting the dragon, and all this smoky
You get that
clouds
first
around,
crisp.
and this gust of cold wind shoots up from the north and starts kind
Your
of
sleigh bells.
cooling everything off. As you,
Tim!
Oh my god.
as you guys are licking your wounds, let me know if you want to do something. You can see the heroes making their way back.
Look at my wounds. I'm doing good.
From the west.
Must be nice, Mr. Gopher.
What you should have done is jumped to the ground and dug a hole and laid in it.
Sarah's like, I don't
Somehow
know.
I became
I'm
the
fine.
tank
Nothing happened to me.
I leveled up.
I was sitting on the crabber inside the scorpion the whole time.
You can see Zarik's got like dried blood all down his snout and down his ears, and he got a little fried a couple times.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I forgot I'm hairless now.
Yeah,
After
Eru
being set on fire about
got
5 times.
roasted.
Roasted.
Krog got how much damage you take, Krog?
I actually died like
Yeah, he
3
came
or 4
that's right,
times.
he came back twice. Yeah.
Yeah, like twice. Yeah. So.
What cheese? If you drop to 0, you can come back up to 1 hit point 12 times.
I know. So fun.
Pretty good. It's a pretty good feature.
So the scorpion is like 5 feet off the ground, just kind of hovering there. The Maru that are in there are like trying to do what they can to like put this thing back together a little bit to get it somewhat shipshape. They all jump into action, and you can see the your heroes, Jack, Bones, and Hope come walking back up, and they're looking what's the word? Battle. They were in a battle. You can tell. They
They were in a battle.
Man, that win.
they're a little messed up.
I like that you took a second. You're like, I'm bailing on this.
I'm failing. I ain't got nothing. I can't find the word in my
I
head.
don't need adjectives. You know what I'm saying. So they make their way back up onto the ship, and you can see them having a bit of a conversation. And as you can see, Sona is to the north, and all the stuff that's going on right now. Hope is like kind of they're all kind of like worn out. You can see that Hope and Jack seem okay. Bones is fine too, but he clearly has a big gash, like he was in some sort of big fight. And Hope is saying, but you can clearly overhear her. She's saying, "We need to find them now. We all know where they're heading." And Jack is saying if we fight like we are now, we're all gonna die. We need more allies. And Hope says, well, at least we'll give the others a fighting chance. And then Bones pipes in. And he says, I thought we were all leaving. And they're having this kind of conversation, but those are the highlights of the conversation.
I want to listen to more of Bones the Wise.
Bones the not. He's just not listening to him. He's like, yeah, I don't really care about this anymore.
I think you guys are all idiots.
So, they're standing around having this kind of conversation. The Maru are hard at work trying to patch together what they can about this with this ship, fill some holes, scrape some slag off of the top, and get the thing back in order. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna have a sit down.
Now, aren't we
Catch my
like
breath.
flying on a
a whole
scorpion?
lot better today.
He
I'm
comes
gonna
out of
say,
the bathroom.
Nice.
guys,
Don't go in
Yes.
there.
the hard part's over. It's just smooth sailing from here now.
I
He
just
says
look
as
out the
blood
window.
runs from his eyes and
Relax.
ears. He's like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be great, everyone.
Well, they said the hard part, that was nothing. Look what we've got.
Yeah, we come back into the bridge and it's like got just
Yeah.
black char marks all over the place. There's this
Yeah.
one Maru that's just laying there in front of the console.
Oh yeah, one of the
everything's
Maru died,
fine.
didn't they? Where's my thing at? I forgot. Yeah, we got one Maru down.
Yeah,
So they-
like on the first turn.
Yep. So they haul him down into the cargo hold to stash him away.
I guess I'm gonna just be sitting, but I'm gonna be just looking at Hope, Jack, and Bones, and like trying to get if they're gonna choose a direction or if they got any more tricks up their sleeves. Because I'm sitting at 4 HP, so I'm not ready to fight anything.
Yeah.
So it
And
seems
I'm
like
kinda out of everything.
Hope wants to fight now. This is the kind of gist of what you're getting of their conversation. They're kind of going back and forth with it. Hope wants to fight now, and Jack kind of sees the value in fighting now. But if you do it now, you're all gonna die. This is hopeless. Well,
Well, it's
No,
not full.
no,
She'll
yeah.
be there.
That's what I was
Um,
thinking. Good job.
Bones doesn't seem too keen on fighting. He seems like he just wants to leave. He's like, I thought I was coming back to leave. I thought the word was leave, and we're supposed to go leave. And Jack and Hope are saying we can't just leave these people after all we put into this. And Bones is like, look around. What's there to save? Let's just get out of here and what we can. David say that. That's imagine David saying that. That's what you get. And Jack and Hope are like, we just leave. Everyone here's dead. We're just killing everyone. Who knows what he's gonna do when he gets to the other side?
He's gonna finish the job and kill you over there.
I'll step over to him and say, if you don't have a way for us to recover, then we are in no shape to fight. I'm over there like bleeding out of every orifice, bald, no eyebrows. No armor because it melted off.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Man. That's right. You're naked because everything except for your cloak. You got your cloak. How many magic items you had?
Uh,
Do I
Oh,
have...
you lost your magic items? That'd be brutal.
Magic is stood the flames, but everything else got roasted.
What kind of magic items do you have? Because then now you just have whatever magic items you have just randomly draped on your bare body. They're the only things that survive.
I'm gonna find the ashes of all my stuff and just start mending everything.
Can you mend that back together?
The molecules are still there. I don't know. I'm gonna try.
No way.
Molecules are still there.
The molecules. I'm reconstructing this on an atomic level.
I mean, that's all I can do. I got nothing left. Is the coral dagger magic?
Yeah.
Okay, so all I have is a coral dagger.
think
I
you
gotta
lost-
find
Naked with
pieces
the
of
dagger.
everything.
Your clothing, like none of just your clothing burned off.
Okay. And my armor? Or just my
no,
like,
just
went
your-
through
just
under
your-
my armor.
Just your clothing. It was a.
Wait,
I'm going commando is what's happening.
Hope
Yeah.
you had no synthetics in that clothing. It'd be melting to your skin. Rough.
Ow.
Yeah, it's too late in the campaign to be taking away all your items. So just your. And it was like it was just I think it just.
Is it
All
Flavors
of his
are
items.
still
Like
too
we have a
early to
lot
give
of them.
us? Is it still too early to give us magic items?
Yeah, like I was about to say, like, oh, it's too late to get rid of all of them.
You know
mean
what?
The armor we can pick up
Since
anywhere.
it's late, there's been multiple sessions where I've had a little stack of magic items here because okay, they're in this room where there's a magic item stashed away and nobody searches. And then I'll have a day where I don't have any magic items planned. And then that's the day you search everything, and I don't have anything for you. But then another day, like, okay,
I
I
feel
got a
like
good
they're-
stack. I already have. Where's my deck? I got
My
a whole.
Like
recommendation
anytime we're in a
is
room
that
where
there-
there's
yeah, I was about to say,
possibilities,
Deck
like
of-
there's something trying to kill us.
and also in my reconciliation of this campaign, there's not a room we go into that Isaac doesn't spend 45 minutes fine tooth
Oh, but there
combing
is
every
because
square
those are the
inch of it.
days when I've got stuff for you.
Those are the days when
Yeah.
I'm not like in danger.
Yeah.
If I'm
Like
actively
walking
in
to a
danger,
broom
I'm not
closet,
looking
and
through
he's like,
stuff.
I'm gonna roll 17 different checks in this room. I'm like, all right.
I know how important this broom closet is.
This guy you're fighting's got a really cool sword, and he's hacking and slashing, and you're like, sort of,
Then he's like a World of
we-
Warcraft enemy.
We don't need to search
kill
the
him, and he's
bodies.
like,
Let's just leave. All right.
Okay. What are we doing?
Well, I'll ask them. If they,
We hanging out on
I'm
the
trying to
scorpion?
suggest to them that they give us something to recover, either an item or time.
Do we strap another person into the scorpion and just go for it?
Hurt his
If we unlock the strap-in button, does Zarik just sort of slide out onto the floor?
He's fine. He's doing good.
Zarik's good. He can hop up and down anytime he wants. He's got the hang of it now. He passed his con check. Anyone wants to sin in it, you gotta make a con save. But he's good.
Nice.
So they can't
Well,
seem to
good
come.
guys.
They seem to be arguing.
I'm
They're
not
not.
getting it.
They are not coming to a consensus on what to do. You figure it's kind of hard to tell, but if you fly straight there, maybe an hour or two to fly to where Sona is, it's hard to tell because he's real big. There's something else going on up there also with the light show going on. Yeah, so they're kind of like they can't seem to come to an agreement. Hope wants to fight. Jack wants to get allies. Bones wants to leave.
Do we have, from our time, talking to / fighting with Chain and any insight that we could have gotten from Hope, Jack, and Bones, do we have a better idea of the motives of Chain and or Rick?
As in,
They just want to like leave, right?
you're not real sure about Chain. Rick, you think just wants to leave, yeah.
But okay, so we did figure out that like he wants to send these monsters through first so that the ancients will blow them up and spend all their ammo, right? That was the idea that we think is happening.
All their ammo, yeah.
They think maybe they're just overwhelming. If they all go through at once, it'll kind of clear the way for.
An Area 52 situation. They can't shoot all of us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Unleash
Please,
them.
divine intervention.
Okay.
Can you please help me heal all my friends?
Oh,
What I gotta roll 16 or less?
how many
Good
times have
odds.
you divinely intervened?
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
Ooh, close.
God!
God's feeling a little generous today.
What'd you roll?
You
Overwhelmed.
heard it, but it was a whisper.
26.
Oh.
Oh yeah, how's our thing looking here? Where did it go?
What thing?
Your scorpion is at
Uh,
143. Is that 143
Okay.
left? Of 400?
think so. Where did the thing go? It's over here.
There.
Yeah, 143.
Your
HP.
scorpion is pretty beat up too.
Yeah.
Was there any remains useful from the dragon?
You can go search it. Right now the
I will do that.
scorpion is just hunting. Give me some give me a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Oh, give me an investigation check.
29.
Okay. You found a good amount of dragon scales.
Yeah.
There's a good amount, couple dozen, enough to make enough to, if you had time, enough to craft something out of them.
So cool. Nothing there. Okay, I'll just
Double-sided
put
tape 'em together
good
to make a
amount
shield.
of dragon scales.
20 altogether.
20 dragon scales.
Mhm.
How big are these things?
They're good size. They're like iPad size. Big.
Oh, dude, you could throw them like a ninja star.
Yeah, they're heavy.
Throw my
Shadows.
iPad at you.
That would hurt.
Ow!
If I chucked an iPad Pro at you like a frisbee, it would hurt.
I think it would hurt you more than it would hurt me, though.
I don't think so.
I just wasted $1,000 throwing an iPad at you. Okay. Did they respond to my semi-request of recovery?
They said, well, Bones says, don't you have any healing potions or anything? And
He looked at his scorched body.
I just look at him and laugh. You've lived in this world before.
They said, well, we can rest a day, but who knows where he's going to be now? Well, we know where he's going to be.
Damn.
Yeah, we
Just
can
for
see him.
clarification,
He's right there.
does this scorpion fly? You were saying spaceship earlier.
Scorpion does fly, yes.
Okay.
It's been in hover mode this whole time, but it
Yeah.
does fly.
And it's fast, like it's really fast. We can just kind of get anywhere we want.
It's not really fast.
Oh.
Until you get off of the planet.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
Oh, so
planet's
we got a
gravitational
no
pull that
man's
makes it
sky
slow.
it. You gotta go
yeah.
all the way up and then shoot over the
Yeah.
top and come straight back down.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the roof though, because all the fire, so that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
And I think vacuum would leak out the rivets.
Yep.
Anyways,
So they said they don't have anything that can help with healing.
well, you guys want to go
immediately?
fight, right?
We can wait, but what? Where is everything going to be in a day?
Wait, are we gonna
If
be
I
able
go
to
and
get to
fight right
them
now,
in
I
one
will.
day?
The Tarask is an hour or two away.
Dang it!
Who all needs healing?
I'm at
I not only
25
need
on
healing,
braces
I could just use some spell slots back too. That would be pretty great.
Because I am hurt.
I've got low level
Yeah,
spell.
me and Krog are basically at 1 HP.
Yeah.
I'm at 25 of
Literally.
77.
I have some
I'm
10
at 76.
points. Do those go away?
Level 3, I'll cast Aura Vitality. I can use all 3 of these to heal people. So for a minute, I can do 2d6 to people. So
How many people?
1 at a time.
Okay.
So each turn, I can do 1 person.
David,
I'll
what's your
do it.
max? What's your max hit points?
My max
Mm-hmm.
173.
Let's say I think did you take like 90 points? Was that something 1 point? 1 hit.
Something like that. So you can do it 10 times.
I can make good berries.
Okay, this is the first time I cast it. I'll do all of it on Eru.
Is it plus anything per roll?
No, 73 hit points.
Okay.
You can
And
do
I'll
that
cast
10,
it.
10 times?
Yeah,
That was
it's
all 10.
still- Each round, it goes off for a minute.
Wow.
I'll do another level of that on Krog. $83
Ooh,
hit points
I
for
see who you
Krog.
love more.
Thank you.
And a short rest.
I feel great.
What are we all at?
I'm full now.
I'm at 77 of 91.
I'm
I'll
at
be good.
73 out of 100 something. 173. I'm at 76. I need like 100 hit points.
I'm at 25.
If we do this, if we gotta go now, let's go now. I'm gonna cast at level 7 Power Word Fortify. Give. Hang on, let me do math.
Jack says, we don't gotta go now. We're all gonna die. You realize this?
Okay.
Hope says it's the only way.
There's a lot of mixed signals going on
So
here.
we
Jack, if we don't do this now, what's the option? What are we doing?
we need
This
allies.
thing's not fast enough to go.
We-
That's what we've been saying.
We know it's going through, right? They're leaving.
All right.
Yeah.
We
Do
can
you have
go.
any ideas for any good allies? Because we've asked people this before, and everyone's like, "No, we're all good."
Well, what about this? Sona's there, right?
Yeah.
If I banish Sona and he goes somewhere else and nobody hits me, he'll stay there. So we just get him away and buys us time. We get him away and we go.
How much time does that buy?
If I banish him for a minute, he would go back to his original plane of existence. But because it's broken, he would just go to his original area, and if he stays for a minute, he stays completely. As long as I
That
don't
would
drop
work.
the concentration.
Given the planar situation,
That's
would
a
he just
DM question,
go
I
here?
feel like. Yeah.
He's from this plane, technically speaking, in the spell terms speaking. Everything is from this plane.
So that would just put him away for a minute.
Does that just
Then he would come back.
bummer?
And he would likely resist it.
Legendarily.
Yep.
I don't know what to do. We're either going to die. The big dragon doesn't want to help us. No one wants to help us, really. We even saved that big stupid tree. Kale. He don't want to do anything either.
Did you ask Kale for help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually there, right before we did this. I went and talked to him.
What did he say?
And a
He said,
whole
you can send
episode.
people here and I'll protect him, but that's all? That's basically what he said?
Yeah, he said if you want to go there and hang out with him, he'll keep you safe there.
That doesn't sound like Kale. Hmm.
He's kind of just soaking in his hot tub.
So Jack says, we know they're going to where the Crystal City was, and they're leaving. And they're gonna pop through the other side. We can go the other side and fight them there.
What slows him down then? Nothing?
We would have allies if we went through, correct?
Unless they killed us first.
The bears.
Yeah, we would have people there fighting.
The bears.
Well, if that's the case, why don't we just go with them and fight them there? Do we need to get anyone else? If we have allies there?
If we go through there, there's probably no coming back to this place. That's the downside. And Hope says,
Yeah, but if they go through and kill everyone there, they'll just destroy this place, right?
yeah, probably.
So we give up home, but we save everyone here.
But then they're still here. But they go through, and then we kill them there.
That's what I'm saying. We give up our home, but we stop them from killing everyone we love. That's the option.
We can try it. And then Hope speaks up, and she says, we don't even know if your powers will work out there. You may be useless out there. You get your powers from here. We don't know how it works.
About that.
I get my powers from Mithra. If she's there.
Yeah, and she put her powers here. She has no powers out there either. She has no powers anywhere. She put them here. So that you can have powers. Both
Jack,
her,
your argument is getting beaten.
both her and Ravelin, several of them, put all of their abilities here to revitalize this place, put magic into this world so that it can come back.
You know what? Where is Revlin? Didn't he have like a plan for this?
Listen, I went and talked to him. I went to his place and we couldn't find anything, or I couldn't find anything. Well, I found some magic items in a box, but I had to take someone back.
I say to
I mean,
you,
we can go
freaking
back.
out. This studded leather's really chafing without clothes on it.
Bone says, I mean, we put a lot into this place, but I don't think it's worth it anymore. Just get who we can, just get out, and then close it.
Burn it all. Start again. I hear what you're saying.
What's gonna happen to all the people that's inside?
They'll be dead.
Yeah. Burn it all.
And you're okay with that?
No. But it looks like it's going to happen anyway.
We stop it.
By what? By killing
You know-
ourselves?
We
Are
have
there
no
any-
allies. That's the
Are
problem.
there any teleportation circles around here nearby?
No, there's nothing.
There's
nothing close.
I think the only ones I know of are the one in the fire cave and
If
or
we can,
at their place and one
Yeah,
other
because
one.
you were saying we could go now, but we couldn't get back if we went there. So,
Tree stride. Not tree stride.
oh,
what
teleport
I'm
via
talking
plants.
about.
You have that?
I don't know if I still have that. Hold on.
You have the spell slots for that. I mean, I thought you used them all to
yeah,
get here.
you're right. I don't have any. I don't have a tier. I don't have a level 6 or a level 7 spell slot. So, listen, we could just go and we'll just chill for a day, and they can do something else. I mean, I'm either gonna burn when I'm well rested, or I'm gonna burn now. So,
Get out my spyglass and see if I can see anything about the light show that's going on.
Give me a perception check.
They are raving over there.
it's a bunch of people with glow sticks.
With reliable talent, that's a 16.
Nothing more than what you really saw before. There's a lot of fire, orange and reds and yellows.
Oh, is this fog gone now that we killed the dragon?
Yeah, it's dispersing as the cool breeze comes in.
And pushes it away.
And what you see up ahead isn't
you see
fog, but it
Santa
seems
Claus?
to be like sand stirred up, dust storm kind of
Sand, a claws.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I mean, that's what this scorpion is. It's got sandy claws now. I'm not sure what the correct course of action is. I do know that fighting something stronger than that dragon right now is going to be difficult.
And what dragon? The one we just fought?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking out at the Tarask saying that. I look over at Saren. Do you think it is too late for us to join Chain? Can we get him here to help fight?
I can message him.
Didn't he
Tell him
cook
we
our
are-
goose and then bail?
Sort of. He tried to get us to join him, but maybe he would join us. Say we killed the dragon, but there's still a Tarask here. If you could help, then we could stand a chance.
What's this guy realistically gonna do? Does he have like? I mean, he has that artifact, but it doesn't
I mean, he
seem to
says
do
he has
much.
an
How
army.
the other ones? Oh, he
There
said
is
he had
a-
an army.
There's a lake nearby. We could lure the Tarask to the lake.
As we watch a gigantic monster, like 10 times bigger than Godzilla, slowly march across the world, I'm thinking, man, I don't know what an army of guys is gonna do.
I don't know what Aquaman
like-
is gonna do on the,
Like-
the mountains.
Yeah, we're gonna call up Aquaman. He's gonna be like, I have an army of 10,000, and they're gonna what? Stand at his feet and get stepped on?
They're gonna flop around
Yeah.
on the land.
Everyone keeps saying we need allies, but the only guys big enough and powerful enough that they could potentially help are so pissed off at each other they don't want to help, or they're chilling in their hot tub not doing anything, and we wasted a lot of time doing nothing with them. Who's left? Go down the list.
The dragon. What's the name?
Liana.
That's the one I was talking about. She doesn't want to help. She's
Good Liana.
mad.
As far as we know, we don't. We never talked to her, but it seems like there's not enough time for that now. Shane?
How close is it to the water where this thing's going? To the ocean?
Not very.
Okay, never mind then. That's out of play.
Go into
Kale?
a,
You
go
can
into
already talk
a
to
desert.
It's going into a desert?
Maybe we could get the Scorpion King?
What if?
Yeah. Call the Rock.
Yeah, you saying get allies? Who? Who do we get?
Maybe he'll dry out.
Do you think Tarasks need lots of water? Just deprive him of water?
His feet is in contact with the dunes. All the water just gets sucked right out of the pads.
So Jack has been kind of he's been off in the other land forever. You know that Bones has been sort of a hermit in the swamp forever, and then Hope is also kind of secluded herself with Ryvin. And so, you know, none of them have any allies.
What about?
None of you have any friends.
And
Our only friends are us.
they're like, surely you've made someone friends along the way that you want to help or can help.
You.
Yeah,
You are our friends.
I think that you guys are kind of the contacts. I mean, we know the two guys that you're talking about. We know all of you guys, but you guys can't really both can't do anything, and we're just normal guys. And any contacts we would have been made along the way are like kind of useless.
Worse than we are.
Yeah, like we're the
Looking
strongest
for-
guys we've met.
You three? Ravelin? Mithra? And
Yeah.
we never met the Spiritfarer.
You're
but those
probably
are
the
all
most
people we were
powerful-
looking for.
Probably the most powerful people here. You're some of the first
We
to
could.
gain magic abilities in a long time.
I got that notebook right. How do we activate all those like spell people that he started? What about that? What does that ever do anything? I know we talked about that.
Jack, you spend a lot of time in that demon realm, right? Or they are?
Yep.
Is there any way we could convince them to come with us?
Demons? That'd be cool.
The ones who live there. You don't want their help.
I'll take whatever help I can get to save everybody. Surely they'd understand that.
They wouldn't save
I
anyone.
mean, if
So they want to die too.
They want to control. They want to take over.
Well, what's there to control and take over if it's all gone, including them?
It'll be just like it was for hundreds of years. Them running amok. No, like, suffering. Darkness.
I mean,
I think a lot of people have to die no matter what decision we make. It doesn't feel
What
like
if-
there's a clean ending here.
What if we just go ask the Tarask nicely to stop?
Stop.
you.
You think maybe you
my
could... That thing you're doing, you think you could stop that, please?
What if we went in front of him and cast Mold Earth 10,000 times?
What if we were? Is he being controlled by magic?
By the stone.
If we got close enough to him, could we get an anti-magic field around him to where it wouldn't control him for a minute?
How big is an anti-magic field in comparison to like his noggin?
I'm just saying,
Wait.
if we're on his head, would that work?
Is he smart?
I
Yeah.
think that
yeah.
even if he wasn't under control, he would still...
I can make a anti-magic field.
She's still gonna. I think it's a she. She's still gonna terrorize and destroy.
But she won't go through, right?
She won't go where they want her to go.
and that's the win. I mean, people might die, but
It's only
the
temporary,
rule.
right? It's
What
only
if
as long as the.
we just went straight for Rick.
Yeah. Let's do that.
if I can get to her head and it works, I could use an anti-magic field. And if she's free, surely she'd want to go after the one controlling her.
Oh.
But how long can you keep that up, right? It'll
I
only
can do it
last as long as
an
the
hour.
spell.
I can do it for an hour.
If he's not within an hour's travel, then that's all for naught. And who's to say that this Tarask wouldn't destroy everything in our path to get there?
I mean,
We
she's
We gotta
already
make a
doing that.
gamble. We're gonna have to make a gamble on something.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Do we know
Someone's
where
gonna
Rick is?
die.
Someone able to pinpoint where Rick is, and I'll look at everyone,
Nah, I ain't got nothing like that. I'm
including
spent.
Hope and Jack and Bones.
Well, it looks like if someone is going where we think they're going, and Omira, they're going to the Crystal City. It looks like maybe they're going there. Maybe he's there already.
He's
you
within
jump
a
out ahead?
1,000 feet. I might be able to pinpoint where he is.
South of Rythen. Not within 1,000 feet. Many miles. That seems to be where they're going.
If you think he's already there, that is definitely the smarter play, right?
Well, you said Chain has the blue gem, though, right?
Yeah.
And they can't leave without all the gems. Is that?
They needed all the gems to turn on the portal.
How do
Well,
you
then
turn the
why-
portal on?
We don't.
Then how do you get us to the other side?
With a teleport circle in our own custom-made room.
In the dev room.
A weakness between the plane worlds.
The plot armor.
So that was stuttering on purpose. They were stuttering on how to explain
Oh,
it
I
Oh,
see.
okay.
because they use the word they want to use the word planes, but they know that word planes doesn't make any sense to you guys. So they
Wait, so if they need all the gems, it doesn't matter if they come here, as long as Chain isn't here.
Call this guy up. Ask where he is. He's standing at the portal, I bet.
All right, let's phrase something
Oh,
here. Where do
Hey
we want
guys,
to
it's
say?
Chain. Just hanging out with Rick at the portal.
Hanging out. No, he's not hanging out with Rick. He's waiting for Rick. He's like, I'm gonna get that guy when he gets here. But little does he know.
Little does he know, I'm Aquaman, but there's no water here.
Are there two? There's three gems. Rick has two. Chain has one.
no, there's like
So,
five.
No, there's like five.
Five of them. Rick
Sick.
has four.
He has.
There's 5 or 6.
Oh,
Forget them all.
it's not going good.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 5 stones. Rick has 4.
Cool. Oh wait.
So as long as Chain doesn't.
What if we
stay
just go straight for Rick? Let
Ghost guy
someone
doesn't have
run.
one
Sure.
still?
We just go for Rick and we try to beat him.
Yeah.
Yes, if we
Again,
knew where
that's
he was.
acceptable.
If we can find him, if I can get within 10 feet of him, I can use the anti-magic field, and it shuts him down.
Yeah, we might be able to do that. Let's go do that. Duh!
Yes.
I just got to get close. Krog, if you can grab him and hold him for a split second, and I'm there. He
You hold
can't
him,
move.
we'll punch him.
I can do that.
We'll take his lunch money.
Gladly.
So we fly the scorpion over there, and then Rick's like in a carriage behind the Tarask.
So the Tarask is north. Where do you think they're going is
Okay.
south.
So he's going from north to south.
Mm-hmm.
The big guy.
Mm-hmm.
How long is it going to take him to get to the edge?
To what's the edge?
I don't know. Wherever you go to get through to the other side. Where's the portal
Oh,
at?
to there. It's probably
Yeah.
it's a couple more days, a few more days of his
Not
walking.
big enough?
Don't we just go there and like take a rest?
Yeah.
Wait for him
You
to
go
come to
there
us.
I can set up a mansion.
Hope speaks up and she says, if he's got Sona going there, how many others has he gotten? We just fought Belial, and he was
What-
going
what?
there.
Who?
Demon, devil,
Ah,
and he was going there.
Oh yeah.
How many more are going there? And so now if we wait until he gets there, now you're going to be fighting Sona, plus however many others he's woken up.
we'll need one day to feel much better than we do now. We can go try to pick some more off, or we can go straight for Rick and have a day left. We just have to find him. Do any of you have the ability to find out where he is?
No.
Any devices to maybe scry on him?
I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. The answer
Hope
is
says I
no.
have a scrying orb, but I don't
Okay, there we go.
know how to use it.
I'll tell you what, if I had... Oh, I
You
know, I'm
carry
good.
around
I can cast it. I have it ready. I have it ready.
This is Gideon's. I felt it safe to be in my hands.
Let
in
me have
all
that. Let me have that. Give me here.
Let me have that.
this. She hands it over.
Need that.
I'm going to cast Scrying on Rick.
Where is this?
Do we have anything of his? Did we take anything? We didn't.
How does I gotta research scry.
It's a saving
Knowledge
throw on
of
his
target.
part, and it's altered by how well he knows him and if we have something of his.
He has, so he'll have a -5 on his save.
Do we have a likeness of him, like a painting or something?
We've seen him before.
We've talked
Yeah,
face to face with
There's
him.
we've seen paintings of it, right? Do we have one?
No, I didn't like him so much I kept a picture of his face on me.
Don't lie to
Um,
me, Sunny Cheeks. I know
He
you
looks like
to.
all the Nostra and Rick. They all look the same. They all have the same face.
Do we see this guy all the time? You know exactly what he looks like.
Yes,
Well,
but
that's not
if
what
we
he
have a
actually looks
likeness
like.
of him, then it works better.
Oh. Thought one of you guys had were like really good with makeup or something.
I mean, I could try, but that's not a. I can't paint.
Can we
a
all like
picture.
despise this guy? Does that help?
What? What'd you say?
So don't we all like despise this guy? Wouldn't that help? The
Mm.
spell? The likeness? We have a very disdain dislikeness to him.
I don't
Especially
know.
Krog.
I don't like him.
What?
I don't know. I don't know how to process
I'm
what you're
confused
saying.
about the words.
Yeah.
I agree,
You're
Tariq.
saying word salad.
I agree.
Okay, I make a save. You got anything? Any you got any portraits? Any drawings of this guy? Any
I'll draw a picture of him.
tattoos?
Oh.
Yeah. I got a tattoo of his face.
I knew it.
All right, I lied a little. He was dashing. Here, I turn and I show my butt cheek.
That's why they're called Sony Cheeks.
Okay, crystal ball in hand. Scry. Anything else? You gonna do anything else? Or is it just gonna be like a flat roll, right? Because you have met the
We know
target.
him. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think we have any. I already asked Hope and Jack and Bones if they had anything.
I mean, you've been here for the whole conversation.
Yeah, they
I
don't.
haven't
they,
heard.
they don't have anything. Like they don't have anything of him.
Oh, and I guess we got nothing.
Okay, wisdom save for me. I'll roll it in the open.
Hey, I can draw a picture of him, right?
14. What am I supposed to? What am I rolling against?
His spell save DC.
Which is what? I gotta.
Team.
I gotta go find my. I gotta find my Rick.
What is it?
But he should have a -5, right? Because I have
Do you know him?
extensive I know him.
You don't know him well. You know him firsthand. You don't. You're not familiar with him.
Did he leave the Find My on his iPhone turned on?
Conversations with him.
What's your thing?
18 wisdom.
And I rolled a what? I rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Trying to read through this. And it does not work. You don't get anything. I thought maybe you might get something, but you don't get anything.
Yikes.
Here's your crystal ball. It's broken.
Don't work.
This thing is worthless.
Throws it on
Missing
the
the
ground.
power cord. Can't display anything.
Just I never had
And then
a
on the
knack with
horizon.
a knack with this either. Gideon though, he knew how to use it.
What if
What if we just went and got him?
we told him that we have Xerxes? Would he come for him?
Xerix? Would Rick come for
Yeah,
Xerix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Why don't we use that?
He's not going to believe you
Why wouldn't he?
because Xerix is dead.
He's right there.
Oh, no, he's
He's
actually
looking.
back at the village. He's not with
He's
us.
back in the village.
Well, as far as
I
everyone,
left him there.
as far as anyone
He was
knows,
taken.
Xerix is dead.
But if we told Rick to scry on Xerix, he'd see him, right?
Nope.
They did some good erasing.
He is erased from history
He's erased from himself.
as much as we can.
I'm out.
Well, boys.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out. Yeah, I mean, like, we've been
you
spinning
guys,
our
you
wheels
guys
for...
are like 2,000 years old, right? How knowledgeable are you? Come on. Give it.
Everyone they know died. That's the problem.
Everyone they know died, and they are also loners. Either loners or they've given up their magic.
So we've got the same options we've had for a long time. go fight
I'm
Rick.
gonna.
We release a bear. We
I'm
go
just gonna
talk
walk
to a
away for a
dragon.
minute.
I'll give you a rundown of your just a little rundown. So you know you got Xerix, the No Storm impersonating this fella. Rick is leading the Nostra. He wants to leave. He's
Yep.
waking monsters up. I think I changed. Did Sona used to be Sora? I think I changed Sona's and Sora's name. I think I got them mixed up a couple times.
I think it was all Sona.
Oh.
Maybe I just said it wrong
Yeah,
the
it's
first
always
time.
Sona.
Was it? So you know that Sona and Kale and that devil that was in the Grove of Love were woken up by the Nostra, some sort of potion. All your heroes, Mithra, Ravelin, Jack Todicus, Spiritfarer, Hope, and some others, were preserving the world. They're all wardens of something, and you've found out most of those. Chain and Elredar had a falling out. Elredar says Chain was obsessed with those urns.
Wait, didn't we stash like a whole shipment of those things?
Yeah.
You know.
What if we go pick those up?
You got a little bit of a taste of something about Leaf.
Would Leaf help us?
Leaf was dead.
He's the one that caused
Super
this whole
evil.
problem.
She was like giga evil.
Leaf is who
Giga
Xerxes
evil.
was working for, right? Or
No, that's the
something
only
like that?
only the DM says yes. The old party says and that's the best we can figure.
Okay.
We thought Leaf was dead, but that doesn't mean anything. He could easily come back.
What about that Spiritfarer? What
Yeah,
about
did
him
we
or-
ever get
or
that?
Or the other guy? We saw them pictures. There's that big guy with the what was it? The swordsman?
Yeah, find him.
Where's he at?
He. Forgive me, Joe. He did not want. We all had a choice. Drink this potion to keep us alive forever. Read from the book to keep us alive forever. He did not want to. He had a family. He chose to live his life in peace. I battled with that for a long time. I wasn't sure whether to, because that's Shiro's end.
I think that's what I said at
Yeah.
the beginning.
you
that
asked us at the end
he
of it.
didn't read
Yeah.
the book. So.
And I was like, I got to bring all the heroes back, but Shiro wouldn't really come back. Shiro had his family, had his wife, his like, daughter or
He'd be
something.
dead.
Yeah.
Dang.
So no Shiro. Not yet, anyway.
Bad.
There he is.
He
I
descends
tried to
from
think
the
of like
heavens.
for like a long time. I was trying to think, how can I fit Shiro in here? I don't think nothing really fit.
So I've gone for a little bit of a walk away from everyone. Once I'm sufficiently away from the party, I am going to cast Sending. I'm going
Oh.
to send a message to Rick.
Hey, yo.
And I'm going to say, we found the blue gem. I'll give it to you for Yendra. Where can I meet you?
That's fantastic. Come to the Crystal City. The desert. The Great Desert. I'll meet you there. I'll get Yendra. I knew. I think I'm out of words.
I will go back to the party. And I will tell them he's going to be at the Crystal City. He's bringing Yendra.
I thought the Crystal City was like somewhere we couldn't get to. Oh well.
Buried.
Oh, it's just underground?
Buried under the desert.
Is it connected to what's under the lake?
No, the lake's a little further north.
Okay.
So wait, is there like a tower sticking up out of the desert? We go down inside?
Nope, no rim. The city is gone. City lifted up.
Mm.
There's
Oh.
just remains at the bottom that got buried under years of sand.
Yeah, sand. Yeah. Sure. I mean, we can go to the desert. Why not? Who are we meeting there?
Rick said he would be there.
You coming back and
Oh.
telling everyone this?
Yeah, I tell them that. I don't tell them how I got that information necessarily, but I do tell them that that's what's happened.
How do you all of a sudden know this?
He sent me a message.
Inside check.
Knew that was coming.
You got 2 more insight checks coming in too. Bones doesn't care. Bones just wants to leave.
I got a plus 10.
26.
28.
Damn it!
Eru, come on. Been traveling long enough. You can't lie to me.
I sent him a message. I told him I had the blue gem and would trade it for Yendra.
See, now that makes sense. That's a good plan. Now we know where he is. That would give him incentive to tell us exactly where he's going, at least.
So how long to get there?
Flying this thing, it'd only be maybe a day.
Can we rest on this
Perfect. That
thing?
is the perfect amount of time.
This thing scoots. Scoots if it wants to. It's gonna be a little rattly and there's some holes, so it's gonna be a little noisy.
How
That'd
big
be
is
alright.
this thing? Is it 120 feet?
It's whatever it is on the map. How big is it on the map?
120 feet would be huge.
It's like a 50-foot diameter. It's a little crammed in there. It's got like 3 levels. Maybe it's just 2 levels. Cargo bay in the main room, and then you can sit on top.
Let's ride this thing out, boys.
All right.
Sunny Cheek's taking a nap though on the way to the desert.
I guess Zarik's driving this bad boy. Oh no, Zarik's not driving. Someone else is driving. This
Yeah,
Maru's driving.
Maru's driving. You're just
Yeah.
sitting in the gun chair. Okay.
Go wipe the blood off your face too.
Can we rest in this thing? Is it suitable for rest?
Yeah. You can get a rest in there.
Okay, then I'm going to send
Before I
spend
take a
my,
rest.
my
Oh.
second, third level spell slot, and I'm going to send a message to Chain. I'm just going to say, "We are going to meet Rick. Keep the blue gem away."
Do I get a? That's not a respond one. That's just a message.
Yeah, he can respond. 25 words.
Just stay out of the way.
Great. He's not going to stay away. And I will start resting. I'll do my trance.
I also want to try to recall. I'm thinking really hard to myself. Who is Train related to? I don't remember where this guy came from.
Chain is a if I haven't filled the complete into stuff, and you guys can chat with Hope and all them. So Chain is a shapeshifter.
Oh, okay.
All of them are shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Chain was part of them and left. He got fed up with Rick and left.
Do I currently believe that Elredar setting fire to the place was him trying to get Chain and not me? Has there been evidence to support that?
No, but there hasn't not been evidence of that. So there's nothing
Okay.
nothing new has come from that.
But I do know that Elredar hates Chain, and that Chain was likely the old man. He was likely Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But Elredar hates Chain now. Whenever you talked to him before, he didn't seem like he hated Chain then.
Oh.
This Chain hatred seems to be recent.
Okay.
Okay. This scorpion finally kicks it in gear and flips around and starts heading south. You are scooting to the desert. You're going back the way you guys just came. You can really fly, like, with purpose. That's what you're doing. You get there as fast as you can. That's the goal.
I want to get there in as much time as it will take us to get a long rest.
Okay.
That's the goal.
So as you are moving, you can get your long rest in. This first like
Nice.
8 hours.
Oh,
or
did
so.
you want to do something first, Joe?
Yeah, I was gonna send a message to Jane.
This first
You said you were gonna do it. So.
8 hours is calm. It is it's dark outside, of course, but it is like I said I think a few sessions ago, I think, which has actually just been like a day ago. Storm's coming, and it still is. You get that muggy feeling in the air, but there's still some cold air coming from the south.
Do we know anything about that?
It's not uncommon because it is getting like near winter as long as we've been playing here. So you're getting cold times, but there's some cold breezes coming in. But clearly some storms are coming. And as you guys are heading straight there, the lookout hollers out as he's spotting something. And so you guys step out on deck, you're looking around, you kind of surveying the place. Of course, it's dark, full moon, bright, so you can actually see okay because of the sand. And you are out here, like, in the desert. You're south of Rythed now. There's a whole lot of nothing out here. But you can see there's a lot of movement. Looks like cactus. They're not cactus, they're bodies. And they seem to be shambling around. And the further south you fly, more and more shambling bodies appear to be appearing in the desert. It's begun raining in that 8 hours. And it's
Nice.
pretty heavy rain. It seems to be getting heavier and heavier. And you're again, as you keep on going further and further south, you see more and more skeletons. And then the ship comes to a stop as you guys. This has been like maybe like 16 hours or so have gone by now at this point. There's lots of skeletons around and stuff. You guys are hovering about 30 feet off the ground. And it's just starting to get just thick with undead. Skeleton zombies. There's just tons of them. And you can see there's this mob, this swarm of zombies, wall of zombies ahead of you. As they're doing some sort of, there's like a mountain of sand around this swarm. So they're digging something up. And this is 30 minutes ahead.
Have any more tricks in your bag? Now would be the time to get them out. I'll talking to Hope and Jack and Bones. By the way, do I know what this dagger does yet, or is it still just a mystery? to me?
Didn't Jack give it to you?
The dagger?
Yeah, where'd you find that at?
Who did give that to me?
I think Jack,
Coral one?
We got it off of somebody.
the coral one.
I think we got it.
After
Yeah,
we killed him.
that's what I thought too.
What did
I
Jack
think I
give you?
got it off somebody. I don't know. If Jack recognizes it, though, he can tell me what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says it's He says, "Yeah, I recognize that." He does now anyway. That's a dagger of fish command.
I'm Aqua Boy.
Oh,
You actually are,
man.
dude. You would have been a perfect fit for the gym. You could have summoned the water, then talked to the fish.
You can dominate
Oh, man.
beasts once three
And by beast,
times
he means
three
fish
times a day.
specifically.
Three times a day?
Yep, recharges once a D3 every day.
Wow. That's
Dominate Beast is a higher level spell. That's pretty good.
nice.
Would have gone really
Yeah,
well
too
with
bad
your
there's-
blue gem.
Too bad there's no beasts around here. And it's only fish, it's not any beast.
Yes.
Yes.
It has to have an innate swimming speed.
So,
Oh, yeah, fish.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take this to the desert, boys. Let's go.
some
Maybe
sandfish.
you'll find sandfish. Yes,
Yeah.
it has a swimming speed, but it's
Sand-
only through
sand.
sand.
I gotta find like Scrooge McDuck version of something here. to swim
Yeah.
through
If
solid.
it has a
It does
swim
have a
speed, you can
swim speed.
control it.
So Hope, you can see Hope is not too pleased about this whole course of action. She wants to just throw everything at this Tarask. Jack,
Back up.
when you're saying like you guys have anything, Jack is saying, like this is we're following you. This is your thing. That's a lot of the undead. Last time I saw that many undead was, well, Leaf controlled that many undead.
That's not good.
What if Rick is
Uh,
Leaf? Did we ever talk about that?
The three of them
I
kind
don't
of look
know.
at each other like that. They say, "I thought haven't you talked to Rick before?"
Yeah, but we have
Well,
never
yeah, but
talked
we
to
do.
Leaf, so we have no idea what to compare it to.
And we know he's a shape changer.
Was Rick a necromancer?
Not that we know of. I'm gonna get up my
I mean, I didn't ask him.
necklace thing and see if it's.
You can always tell when someone's a
Doing anything.
necromancer.
Look at that
Can
look
you?
about him.
Was
Like,
they-
he was
Eye
a
shadow.
That look
sallow,
about
the sallow cheeks.
Yeah, real sallow
Got
skin.
red eyes.
Red
Leaf
eyes.
Just like
Red
Billy
eyes.
Idol. Does that mean anything?
So sallow. You got jaundice?
Is my thing pinging?
What thing is that?
The thing that I gave the other one to Yendra?
No.
It's not. And I can only I can't tell. It doesn't tell me where the other one is. It just communicates with the other one, potentially coordinates.
Mm-hmm. If
It's not doing
if
anything?
they set a coordinate, yeah. No, it hasn't done anything since you gave it to her.
Okay. Well, Feeling better? Everyone else?
Feeling good.
Yes.
You know? Wiped out the blood off my snout. You know. I look good. Feel good. I brushed my hair.
I'm gonna cast.
Wow.
Wow.
Cobalt hair.
Cold
Exactly.
hair.
Zurich is actually really stylish and
Gets
has
all
like
his
really
scales
long
all
hair.
in a line.
It's just a
Yeah.
wig.
Kills in a line.
He's got a wig up. He comes
Wow.
Scale comb.
I got like
Sushi.
I got like kid with the other kids. You know.
What are you casting, Joe?
Never mind. On the cast.
So surveying this desert is, I mean, do we see any other alternate ways that are down, maybe? Or does it look like the only way down is to follow these undead that are digging their way down?
So yeah, for what you're at, you got flat desert, and all these undead are clearly emanating from that central hole that they're digging in, which is a big hole. This is probably 250 feet diameter. Big gap that are surrounding. There's big mounds of dirt around. Looks like a landfill.
But no, we don't happen to notice any back doors that we could get into and go down without them.
It's just a flat desert with a hole in the middle, with a hole going down. They're digging up.
Hmm.
And how many are down there?
Thousands. You can't see in the hole. You can just see outside the hole. There's just swarms of zombies, skeletons, and maybe something else out there. I'll give you a peruse through your spyglass.
I'll look over at our area of effect specialists. I can't take out that many.
What if we just aim this cannon right at the horde and unleash the beast?
You want to just blast him with the
Over
cannon?
at Zarik, he has the most experience with it. You think that would work?
How big of a beam was it? Was it enough to
Overcharge.
kill a ton of them at once?
Overcharge.
I thought it was more like a direct.
Usually,
hit.
I just like a 5-foot blast.
I mean, if they're undead and they're really weak undead, if I can get close to them, this does here.
Without getting mobbed.
I mean, I can get it to go off.
tie a rope around you, dangle you off the scorpion.
Dangle me off
Why?
a scorpion, and I cast
Turn
Channel
undead.
Divinity, turn undead, I destroy undead.
Although, if they are digging the hole for us, I mean, let them dig.
Radius.
We don't see any trace of Rick or anyone else other than these undead.
Yeah, it's just a swarm of these things. It's dark, it's stormy, it's really hard to see much.
If it's dark and stormy, then I can kill a few of them.
Or shave off some of them.
Pew. Okay, well,
We're just going straight for this guy, right? There just happens to be a lot of undead here.
we don't know where he is. Like he told
They
us
said
to
he was
meet him
meeting
here,
you.
but yeah, but he's not here yet. So, and I have no like. It would make sense to me that Yendra would try to tell me that she was moving, but I've got nothing on the thing, so I don't know. I don't know if Rick's been lying to me. I also don't know if Chain is going to come here. Like, all we can do right now is we can fight some undead for no reason, or we can let them dig a hole.
For no reason.
They're digging right now.
Look,
There's just
they are
a whole
digging right now.
buttload of them just digging.
Ton of them.
Yeah, they are
digging.
Look how many they are.
You're probably a
digging.
half a mile away right now, and so you can just see
They don't
this
even have shovels. They are just
this-
digging away with their
this
bony
mound.
hands.
They're trying to dig up
Occasionally,
that
you get a glint of a shovel.
Oh, that one has it. He was a grave robber. Look at that one.
So it's just like
Yikes.
1,000 dudes digging a hole together.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's really quite impressive if you stop and look at it. The teamwork.
We should have got that shipment full of jars and just dropped them like bombs on them.
How far away is that? It's quite. It's like within this.
It's
thing.
kind of up where Sona was. Port
Okay.
Illidan. Port Illidan.
That's too. It would have been too far away.
Krog, as you're sitting there on the ship looking at this, you see 2 red eyes
Uh-oh.
What?
in the way in the distance. There's an Nostra in there. May not be Rick's, but there's definitely a Nostra in there.
I'll lock into that direction and see if there's any further movement.
It's kind of standing up on the mound. Like I'm thinking, imagine this like a landfill. So you've got just sort of this volcano like of dirt that's kind of been, or sand that's been moved out of it, you know. And so standing on top of one of those, on that mound of sand, there's an Nostra there.
Be so hard to dig a hole in sand.
Okay.
Just get
That's why
yourself
there's thousands of them.
thousands of skellies, zombies.
It smells awful, by the way.
It's dry. Well, not anymore. It's all rainy now. It does smell bad.
It's alright, you know.
It's rehydrating them. It's rehydrating the smell.
Now it's extra gross. So now they're making sand castles.
So one thing
Yeah,
that
with this whole desert must be flooding.
this
Think
right, yeah,
about that.
it's like the water's starting to pool up, and there's a good amount of like, you know, when it rains in the desert, it looks like it's just like ocean.
Yeah.
It's so much. It looks
Like
like
on a
it's,
salt flat.
yeah, it looks like that. But you look at this rain and you kind of cup it in your hands. Zarika's looking at this. This water's got like a red, barely red tint to it.
Does it look like the
Tick.
stuff that he was using to trying to control Kale?
No, that was
Poison
like
can?
that was kind of a black. That was a black inky stuff.
What if I take a lick of this?
Tastes like water.
This Bones is doing.
Bones?
Yeah, he said that the oceans would turn a different color when he was in trouble.
Oh yeah.
The ocean.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah, I can do that.
Is that what you've done?
I didn't do it. The gem did that.
Oh, so what's his name could already be here. Chain. With the
Oh.
gem.
Yeah, or he's on his way.
I now like the thought
Okay.
of him only coming to us to steal the gem so that he could show up in a fight in a cool red rainstorm.
This looks like a caldera.
Yeah.
But is it flooding in the middle of it?
You're not close enough to see.
Oh.
We're like miles out, right?
Half a mile.
mile
to
out.
A mile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a mile.
But the nostrils looking at
So
us?
it's like if you were the size of an ant and looking at an
Nice.
anthill. There's thousands of ants
Yeah.
all crawling over this anthill. That's what you're looking at. You're on the ground.
Let's
Wait,
do
is the Nostra looking at us?
you know?
It's hard to tell. He's a long way away. You just saw those eyes.
Oh. Alright, I'm just fixated in that direction.
The pilot Maru comes up and says, "Well, what are we doing here? Are we just sitting?" That's my NPC talk. My robot talk.
What are we doing here? I don't
We're just
know.
going up there, right? We're just going up there to wait on this guy.
Trying to find. I mean, we are committed at this point. I think this is where the fight is going to be.
I mean, we go over there, and I'll start lightning blasting him, and then when he shows up, we'll talk to him.
Do we want to have the city available to us, or do we want to fight in the sandcastle sand?
What? There is no city. It gone. It flew away.
It's under the sand.
There's no city under there. It's just the this is Jack speaking. There's no city there. It's just the lower foundation of the city is left.
Yeah, like they just left a foot.
Okay, but
It's like Dalaran. It flew away, and there's just a hole in the ground where it was, and it filled in with sand.
all right. Would we rather fight on the sand or the lower lower foot of the city?
I mean, we could just stand on top of the scorpion and shoot from there, right?
If
There's
Potentially, I
corpses.
suppose.
if Rick's
Yeah,
here, there's got to be
kinda
more
work.
than just skeletons.
Have the Maru like patched up the scorpion at all in this time?
They've put a few more hit points into it. Yeah.
I think we're overselling Rick. Maybe he doesn't have a plan at all, and he just like got all these guys together, and he's just trying to figure it out. He's meeting us in good faith, right? You like told him we had something that he needed, so we just blast him right when he shows up.
Potentially, as long as Yender is okay.
If we
And
can
if
get
she's
him to
not
get
okay,
close
like-
to her, I can take away his magic.
What I'm saying is, I would like you to not shoot through Yender to hit Rick.
Listen, I'll put the circle in where it only hits him.
Okay.
You can go talk to him. What are you gonna do about all those skeletons?
Well, maybe if he dies, all the skeletons go away.
That's not how it worked with other necromancers we've dealt with.
But if we kill him and we get all the stones, what are a bunch of skeletons going to do anyways?
How many dealt with?
You know,
We've dealt with a couple other necromancers. When the necromancer dies, the skeletons just lose obedience and they just run around, chewing on whatever they can.
I mean, we just got to get out of here, and we just got to get rid of him and get out of here.
what about have another plan? He's coming here because he thinks we have something to give him.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for us to all not attack him, just walk close enough to him to potentially hand him something, and at that moment, all join hands, and you teleport us somewhere? Then it will just be us versus him alone.
I doubt he lets that happen.
I mean, that's
How could he not?
we're getting that. If we're getting close enough to do anything, then anything is feasible. Like,
As far as he knows, we are just going to hand him the blue stone.
can I force people to teleport with that?
You did it already with the giant Tarask.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you took the monster to the Tarask.
I did. Forgot about that. A lot of wild stuff's happened since then.
Didn't Revelin say something about that cloak where we didn't have to touch hands?
What?
What?
No, you gotta touch hands.
The cloak can go anywhere. I think that's what you're thinking.
Oh.
Yeah. But we gotta kumbaya to take people with us.
What do you
Listen,
think?
that's
Is that
as
viable?
plausible as anything else. Yeah. But if I could teleport anything,
Does that ruin the DM's plan? The grand battle.
I could just go touch Sona and then teleport him somewhere. Oh wait, he's got that anti-magic thing.
Yeah. Also, you can't fly next to him, so that would be really hard to do.
What? I'd just be tiny. I could just be like a normal-sized, fast animal and like run up to him. Was he like looking down at me?
Oh, he got squished.
I don't look down at ants that I'm stepping over.
Yes, but he also doesn't care about stepping over ants.
Yeah, I know. Neither do I in my normal life.
What? You're a druid.
Not all animals are created equal,
Oh, okay.
and ants aren't animals.
That's a funny thing for a druid to say too.
I'm not a bug guy.
He's definitely not like other druids I've ever thought of.
And I've also said a lot of times I'm not a tree and animal guy either.
He's more of an astronomer, I guess. He's like one of those Stonehenge druids.
You guys are really stereotyping druids right now. I find it very offensive.
That's you're right. It's narrow-minded of me. I'm sorry.
As you're sitting here watching this mound, this anthill, you can see there's something like there's a big wind spiral vortex appears inside that mound. Some sand goes flying out, and this tornado basically spins up and out of the. You can see basically just kind of like the top of this vortex tornado thing down there in there, and it's shooting out a bunch of sand. You can see some undead go flying back whenever it gets caught by it, and then it goes back down underneath.
What was that?
It looks
Oh, wait.
it looks like a water elemental you guys saw a long time ago. The top
Oh,
of it.
jeez, he's here. Hate that guy.
Should we blast them?
It's
Wait.
in the hole. You just saw the top of
Ah.
it come up, helping shoot some sand out.
I wonder if Chain can control him since he's made of
Am I
water.
Yeah, is this the big giant water guy from like
It's from the ship Who Done It.
sorry, from
Yeah, the
before
ship
I was
Whodunit.
even here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ended in a disadvantaged nat 20.
Yeah. Yanking the,
Then we
the
saw the-
gem out.
Dude, that was yeah, you're right. That was great. I love how we saw them summoning that thing and we were just like, yeah, nah. That won't be a problem. Let's just ignore that.
Yeah. Then the ship went over there and we saw him. We were like, the captain and everyone went off the thing and we were like, yeah. Let's just go. That seems hard.
What you want to do? The
I think
scorpion
we're
captain
waiting.
is he's getting antsy. He wants to move.
You can continue to get closer, but I think we are waiting for Rick.
All right. So he tries back down there. You guys slowly start moving forward. And you're starting to get the attention of some of the undead. And the closer you get, some of them are looking up at you guys, start scooting a little bit closer.
They start flying at us. Ah!
Wait, they're flying undead? No!
What about the
Um,
Nostra? Still no.
Didn't seem to be
Nothing moved.
like it was there. You could kind of see it. And as you begin moving forward, and you start getting closer, you see it pop back up again.
Hmm.
And then you see another one pop up on the hill looking. And you can just see those eyes. And they're watching you float in here. And they don't seem to be doing anything. They're just watching.
How many of them?
2 Nostra so far. And as you get a little closer, you can see that the ones like with shovels look like those fish people, the Sahuagin. That you guys a long time ago. You met some Sahuagin. Sahuagin, is that how you say them?
The Murlocs?
Sahuagin? Yeah, basically.
Sahuagin?
Not Murloc.
The what?
No, they were I think called Sahuagin. Is that how you say them? They were on like a pirate ship, Tona, those folks.
Oh, right.
This
Because
is-
the Kuatoa are the Murlocs.
Yeah. You guys got
So
like
these are like
you got
Naga
attacked from
type people.
yeah, kind of from like an underwater ship came up and attacked you. This is a long time ago.
That was on the same ship, wasn't it?
That was
The
when you
Who Done It
were.
ship?
I think you were on the Ghost pirate ship.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I remember that vaguely.
Yeah,
We had a little
long
fight.
time ago. Yeah, and they talked about Tona and whatever, and that's you can see those that race. So again, are there digging? Because it was them and a
Yeah.
bunch of undead were
Really?
there.
Yeah, fish out of water down there. They're getting really dried. Oh, it's raining.
Boo.
They're probably feeling okay.
Boo.
That was that's a good- that was a real consideration. Like if they're drying out, then maybe they're okay to fight.
So you're about a half a mile away. You can just kind of start seeing like sort of inside the we'll call it a caldera now, and it seems like it's a pretty deep hole. Can't see down in there yet. But there's a ton of undead outside here. There's even more inside. It's just like an anthill that's been someone's been messing with. Tons of ants are coming out of this thing. The undeads shift. They're kind of moseying about, not really the ones that are out here outside the anthill. But you get about a half mile, and then they stop, and they all turn. And they all face you, and you can see those 2 Nostra begin walking your direction. The scorpion ship stops as he sees these undead turn and all look at him. And you're kind of surrounded by them. There's a good several hundred of them just sort of outside the ship here. And But those
We're
two
still like 30 feet up or whatever.
and those two Nostra begin walking towards you. Do you want to do anything as they're walking towards you? The undead are parting as they walk.
How close are they?
About a half a mile away.
Okay.
What's that? 2,500 feet.
Would I be able to recognize the specific red eyes, or is that just something that?
Rick's eyes were extra piercing. These don't appear to be Rick's eyes.
Okay.
So
How is it still raining?
yeah, raining hard.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be like, it's a flat desert. Could I yell at them? But if it's raining hard, they wouldn't be able to hear me.
Yeah, it's
probably.
gotten heavier and heavier and heavier.
oof.
So they start walking up towards. They're getting pretty close.
If they get to within 120 feet, I will send a message.
Yeah, they'll get to where they're about 120 feet. Two of them there.
Yeah, here to meet Rick. Where is he?
Come down. Let's talk.
I will send another message. We are here to meet Rick. Where is he?
We are here to meet you. Come down. We talk.
Where is Rick?
Is that another message?
Yeah. It's a cantrip, so I can just keep casting it.
Say, we are here to speak with you. Come out. Or see what we can do to you.
I'll talk to the party. What do you think?
I mean, I guess we
I
can
don't
just
know
go
what
down there,
they're
dude.
I'm not going down there. Look at all those undead.
Well, they don't
It's
seem to
much
want to come
safer
up
to
here.
talk up here. I'll cast a message again. Talk away.
All right, well then,
Come down here. We'll talk.
I'll go down
I
there.
don't want to.
I go down there.
Okay.
I'm
Sunny
not
Cheeks
doing
comes
this.
out.
Yes, Sunny Cheeks comes out.
Are you gonna lower the ship, or are you gonna find your way down in your Sunny Cheeks way?
I'll go down.
You're about
in my
30.
Sunny
You're about
Cheeks
30
way.
feet up.
It's nighttime, right?
Yeah, it's always nighttime.
Always night. I'm gonna use steps at night, and I'll fly down there with Sunny Cheeks. I'll hold Sunny Cheeks on my shoulder.
Okay. You gonna go
Yeah.
out the top, or you gonna lower the hatch in the bottom?
I'll go out the top.
Okay. So they see you pop up. You flying both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, both of us.
I'll
I'd
go
like to
too.
Get.
I'm on the guns.
I'm not going to go. I'm going to
I'll
stay up
go
on the ship,
too.
but I would like to try to stay within if we can get directly over them, like 30 feet. That would be great. If not, we'll see what we can do. But
You
I
gonna tell
definitely don't want to go down into that.
Are you gonna tell the pilot to fly closer?
Yeah, there's no difference between here and a little closer. It's the undead are everywhere, right?
Okay, so you start as you guys are flying in. The Scorpion starts moving in closer, and you hear in your head. All of you hear in your head. Stop there. No more moving.
I thought they wanted to talk.
Getting mixed signals.
And then Maru looks back and he's like, what do I do?
Did he hear that?
Yep.
Make it look like you're trying to stop, but let it coast.
Okay, roll me a d20. Okay, the rest of you glide down. The three of you, right?
Yeah, rolling a
Or
d20.
four
Yeah,
of you.
I'm going.
The four of you go down. Oh no, David, you're in the guns.
Yeah.
Okay. He tries to make it look good, like he's coasting in, but he doesn't do a very good job of it, and he kind of sputters, like stops and stops and stops and.
That's a podcast message. He's a student driver.
It's driving.
He's just learning. He's got his permits.
Okay, so the three of you come down. Where's my name? And you've got two Nostra sitting there. You can see the same old face, goatee. Actually, it's just no, you don't see their face. You just black, just black. And where my name's at? Is that it? There it is. So you've got these two sitting here, and they say, as you approach, all three of you approach, they say, "We're told you got something for us." Hand it over.
What?
Well, we were
That's
told
it?
that
No.
you were going to have something for us. Where's Yendra?
You hand us what you've got, we'll bring out Yendra.
That's not how this is going to work.
Dang, why does this always happen?
Why is this?
Why doesn't the bad guy
happen?
do what we want him to do?
I know.
He says, that's not how it works. Look around.
No deal, and I'm going to grab Sunny Cheeks and start flying back up.
What about Krog? You leaving him?
I'll reach out.
I
I'll
can
reach
just
out.
jump.
what?
You can jump like 30
You
feet.
can jump
I
30
can
feet
just
up.
jump back.
Okay, so as you jump up and start flying away, as you guys you're 20, 30 feet off the ground, you look over and you can see there's this just mob of skeletons. And they just collapse. A good, like, 50-foot diameter square, a circle of skeletons just poof, gone.
What?
And then as you're flying back, you can see pieces start picking up and flying into each other. Start flying into each other.
I don't like that.
As this thing is
Tell
starting
Maru,
to
turn around.
Oh,
starting
no.
to grow and grow, and then you see another. This is the right side. Then the left side, you see this
Oh,
this
no.
nostril throw his hands out, and then poof, and then starts bing, 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 starts piecing together, and these
Go.
massive skeletons start appearing in front of you.
Oh, giant skeletons. Oh.
So they, so give me. You guys are rushing back, and you're telling them to run. As the ship spins around, where's my thing at? Hang on, I gotta find it.
But the skeleton grabs it.
There it is. No. Dang ads. Go away. Okay, where is it? Okay, so the one on the left doesn't form in time. He's still piecing together. He's got just legs piecing up together for the left guy. The right guy is starting to get well enough together. So the rest of the party gets up to the ship. The ship is spinning around. It's already starting to move as they're moving away. David, if you want to make an attack, you can hold it for a minute to attack, or you can choose to just get. Tell me what you want to do.
Overcharge.
This big skeletal beast opens its mouth, and these little splinters of bones go flying out of its mouth.
All right, looks like I'm attacking.
Are you holding? Because your guns are at the front. So do you want to hold to attack and fight the things, or do you want to get? That's kind of your choice here.
Oh.
All right, boys, what are we thinking?
I'm in midair,
I
I
told the guy
think.
to go, so it's up to how fast he can go. I think.
Oh, this thing isn't
Well,
very
it's
fast.
Does the big gun only face forward? Does not have a
No, it only faces forward.
swivel?
Oh.
I'm starting to see some design flaws in this bad boy.
I don't think whoever made this knew what they were doing.
I don't think it'll work. All right. How fast is this thing? This thing isn't very fast. Now, is it?
The three of you flying that are just kind of flying in, these splinters kind of go flying past you as you're trying to get down into the hatch. Just make me a the three of you make me a con save at advantage because you're covered by most of this as this burst of bone splinters comes flying in. You have
I say we
advantage. Con save advantage.
I say we just
I'll
get
save
out of here.
advantage. Okay.
Mhm.
We don't have this thing. I don't think can handle a fight.
Con save is bad. Whoops.
Oh, what terrible rolls! Look at that.
23.
Okay. Did Joe and Eric roll it?
I'm gonna roll it in D&D Beyond. 'cause
Let me
I
a
haven't
con
started
save
yet.
advantage.
13. Oh,
You're-
advantage?
You're just ducking into the ship under the hatch as this rain of splinters comes flying through. Splintered
MTA,
bones.
2 19s in a row.
Y'all made it.
Plus 8, 27.
Okay, yeah. So you easily dodge these things as they go flying by. The ship gets peppered with them, but it's not enough damage. They just kind of shatter as it hits the ship. As the ship, boof, shoots away, and you guys fly back up north. Now what do you do?
So
Alright.
I mean, is the ship like really
That's the plan.
damaged?
Do they start digging again? Are they chasing us? What's happening?
No, the ship is fast. You guys are able to get away. As you guys zoom away, the two big skeletons stay there. They never seem to stop digging from behind
Oh,
where that was. The two Nostra watch you for a bit, but they don't pursue. You guys fly back
Okay,
up.
stop it here.
north.
Turn around. We'll keep an eye on it for a while.
We
Wait
just,
for him to reset, and then we'll go talk to him again.
let's go wreck 'em.
reset.
We got the ship. We'll just stay back. Let's just fire on them.
Oh yeah, we're like that thing is like 1,000-foot range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got like 600 feet.
Thousand.
Yeah. Blow them
Rain
away.
down.
Artillery, yeah.
Everything we
Blast
fight
these
now.
guys.
Jack speaks up and he says,
Oh,
That's
that's 1,000 feet.
"That's Leaf. That's Leaf's doing. That was his specialty.
The-
He raised the
those-
undead and then collapse them into big skeletons.
The Nostro
Who
will
is
do
Rick
it.
Leaf?
The Nostra know how to do that too.
They were the one. They were doing it right with their hands.
Seem to be.
Doing it right.
Give me what's your passive perception?
16.
Seem like it
Was there any way that Leaf was maybe able to, I don't know, make copies of himself? What if this is all? What if they're all Leaf? They all look identical to him.
That's true.
Yeah,
What
but
if they're
they're-
all Leaf?
they look like Xerix though. That was
What if
that was Xerix's
he
thing.
did that on purpose?
Man,
Does Gideon look like Xerix?
not really. I mean, he's old.
What
he
if
doesn't even look like the dad of Xerix? or anything?
was Leaf? You saw Leaf and Xerix at the same time.
Yeah,
They're not one and the same.
no.
Like Xerix Gideon, it's not like Leaf Prime,
No.
the real Leaf, the main Leaf.
Leaf 2.
No.
The leafening.
Xerix was dead. And we put him into Gideon's body.
Who was Gideon before that?
Someone who suffered more than they should have.
No more than that.
Just
There's no one special.
no one special.
Rough.
But the only way
Hey.
it was the only way to keep
Random guy.
to
I'm
keep
this evil guy.
Xerix locked up. Because spirits here have abilities that they shouldn't have. And unless you lock them up and lock them good, they'll come back.
So what was Xerix's specialty?
Xerix was real crafty. He was able to command the Maru. Him and the gnomes were able to raise that army of Maru.
Man, and you guys decided to put him in a city of Maru? What a dumb decision.
We can control them.
Zreek, can
There
you
was-
target the Nostra?
There was no way of keeping him away from the Maru. Better he's under our eyes than off on his own with the Maru.
You want me to talk to the Nostra?
Target.
Oh,
I'm about to
yes, I
talk to
can target the Nostra. I will shoot them.
Okay. Beam
So how far
charges
away
up.
are we?
Bzzz. You're about 1,000 feet away.
All right, cool. I'll use the big gun then.
Okay. You going overcharge?
Heck yeah!
Overcharge.
Overcharge.
Now we all get to watch as all of his capillaries explode.
This is gonna be sick.
I don't have it pulled up here, so you'll have to. I don't remember where I put it.
I got mine in docks.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, so
Yeah, that should be a hit. That's 14 plus like a 9 or something.
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
It's 23.
Oh yeah.
Which one are you hitting? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Uh,
Well, he's targeting the Nostra.
Yeah, there's two of them there.
I
yeah.
don't know. Okay.
I'll target the right one, I guess. What is it? 8d10.
Dang, 5e tools.
You overcharged it, right? So it's.
Yeah. Is it double that?
I thought it was. I don't remember. Where did it go? He's put it somewhere. There it is. Special features. Arc feedback. Overload is 12d10.
Oh man. All right. Boom! Big damage. 63, man.
That's the overload?
That's
Yep.
the overload. So I roll what 2d6, right? Don't I?
Yeah, roll 2d6.
All right, over 3. All right,
What?
big numbers.
Oh no. Okay, what's
Oh.
your what's the negative there?
For my con, or what?
No, what happens? I don't have it pulled up right now.
Oh,
Oh, it's a backfire occurs.
yeah. Especially since I got a 1.
And
On a 2, the ship's interior system surges. Random
Good.
crew member within 30 feet of a weapon must make a DC 13
no, you
saving
rolled.
throw.
That counts as a 1, so it's you.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, don't I gotta roll something too?
should be in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying. I gotta find my 5e tools isn't working, so I gotta find my thing. Dang, Nostra.
God dang.
Natural.
Oh no!
That's
Double damage.
fantastic.
Yikes! The price
Wait,
you have to pay.
you have Indomitable.
Oh, that's right, I do. Yeah, I'll
Nope.
roll that.
Pull me over there so I can
I'll
lead
get you.
this on.
Better.
hold.
Okay, it was meant to be, I
Oh,
guess.
no!
You can Indomitable again.
Hang on. I can.
Can
I'm
you?
gonna.
How do you do
Holy
it again?
crap.
It's not a reaction.
It's not like it's a
Yeah.
reaction. It's just a thing, a feature. I don't know if there's rules.
Yeah,
specifically
I
that
get-
says
I
you
get
can
2
or
of 'em.
cannot do it twice.
It's just a special thing.
2 of them, what, per day or something?
Yeah,
For long or short rest. I don't remember.
for long rest. I don't want to do it, but this is important.
I mean, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is very important that I don't screw this up. There we go. Okay,
This that one
Zurich's
was
alive.
better.
Okay, so you still roll that. What's the damage? You stick in half.
Saving throw on a success on a take 4d10 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yep. It would have been 8d10 doubled with the natural 1.
So 19.
All right.
Bzzz.
Well, a little shock. You know, nothing too much.
Okay,
about to be a big shot.
that blast goes out. It fries that Nostra. He takes a big blast of this thing. He's still there. How much damage was it altogether? I write this down. It was
63.
63? 60.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you blast this guy, and he kind of kneels over for a second. The one on the left lunges into the air and starts like flying at you. Both of the big monster skeletons start stomping your way, and you can see basically every skeleton that you can see that's just kind of moseying around stops and looks and starts walking at you. And then you can see the spiral of this elemental that's in the hole starts coming out, and as we'll end, you see
Oh my goodness!
2 red eyes, piercing red eyes, crest the top of that hill as he starts walking towards you as well.
Finally. If you just would have come out earlier, we wouldn't have had to do this.
And that's where we'll end.
Wow,
There we go. There's
that's
a thrilling episode 100. We stood
That
at
was-
this and couldn't think of what
yeah.
to do for a while.
That's good.
It's like all of these options are terrible. Why are these heroes so worthless? Like, oh, I don't know. We should do something.
They can't agree.
Yeah.
I think I need you. I'm not playing D&D. I'm just DMing.
You're DMing and playing.
All right, well, we get to
Alright.
fight some cool undead stuff that we'll probably have to run away from next time.
We such a doomer.
All right.
Although we're above, like, 30 feet above them, so we can just pick them off, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. See, here's what we do. We just stay out of range for them while we coast back. Then we just start picking them off.
Or, like, do it like get a running start and then pop the emergency brake, spin it, and then release it, and we'll just coast
I
backwards.
don't know,
like
here.
cute.
Your pilot's driving isn't so good. He didn't do a very good job on that fly casual.
The J turn.
No, the flag
Fly-
casual, yeah.
I don't know, just fly casual.
Flag casual. Okay.
Alright, boys.
All right. See you next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Yeah.